Even in my heart, I'm going to want to choose to kill him because he's insulted me, he's incited something, or I just don't like the look of his face. I don't like the look of his face.
That definition
it's murder. It's murder. Okay, right? So we're going to go to adultery. Is adultery permissible?
No.
No. Okay. So adultery is not permissible. How do you define adultery in Islam?
So adultery, for example, is when a person, so for example, if a person is married and he has intercourse with an individual that's not permissible for him to have intercourse with. So for example, if I'm married with a woman and then for argument's sake I have intercourse with my neighbour, that would be considered adultery.
And we distinguish between adultery in terms of a married person and I don't know the other, there's zina, isn't it? And
fornication.
Fornication, which is separate, okay? So it's a separate thing, okay? So if a married man turns around and says, I believe it is right for me to commit adultery, okay, right? Then therefore, by the standard of Allah, by the standard of the Quran, by the standard of Muhammad,
by the standard of the Bible,
they would be wrong.
By the standard of the Bible,
They would be wrong, okay, right? So therefore, for any man to turn around and say, I choose, okay, to
not any man. Because the Prophet of God can choose by God's permission.
So the Prophet,
Moses, choose something.
I'm trying to understand something here. So the Prophet Muhammad, okay,
no, before Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Moses in the Bible.
I'm talking about Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, but why
the
Prophet Muhammad exception? Why?
Because you're a Muslim and I'm not.
Yeah, but you're a Jew, you're a Christian.
The Prophet Muhammad.
You're a Christian as well.
I'm a Christian. The Prophet Muhammad. We're having a friendly conversation. The Prophet Muhammad, okay, right, decided, okay, and chose to follow a way of life, okay, according to Christians, okay, according to Christians who witness, that he chose to take a 6-year-old girl, okay, in marriage. Now we can argue whether it's 6 or 60 or whatever, okay, we can argue that. Chose to take that 6-year-old girl, okay, when he was already married, okay, right, and claims that that is by the will of Allah. He had an adopted son. Okay, right? His adopted son had a wife.
Your firing points, no,
You start speaking about, wait. You start speaking about a murderer and killing.
No. We have agreed. We have agreed, okay, that murder is wrong, okay? And we discussed.
No, the Bible is not.
We agree that murder is wrong.
The Bible is not.
Because the Bible says that murder is wrong.
No, it doesn't. No.
It's what you want.
The law of Moses. Thou shalt not murder.
Let me speak now. The one who said you should not murder, okay, is the same one who killed a woman and babies. Are you aware of that?
Thou shalt not murder, okay?
Okay, I'm saying the one who said that.
Who gave those words?
The one, Moses.
Who gave those words?
Are you listening to me or not?
So
Moses contradicts himself.
So Moses committed a sin, yes.
No. God told him to do
Moses committed a sin, but we know that.
No.
We know that Moses murdered. We know that David.
God commanded.
We know that David committed adultery.
Get the verse. Go to Leviticus. God told him to go kill a woman that slept with every man. Okay? So he was not Moses by himself. And Prophet Muhammad never got married to Aisha when she was 6. That is incorrect.
Incorrect. So have you read your?
How about you read your? How about you hear what he's saying?
Have you read?
Let me say this.
No, let me finish. According to the Bible,
Numbers 31. What does that say?
Okay.
Where is it? And the Lord.
According to the Bible, when a girl reaches the age of puberty, she's allowed to get married. Are you aware of that?
And according to Sahih al-Bukhari, Muhammad, according to Sahih al-Bukhari, Aisha was prepubescent, playing with dolls, prepubescent.
Calm down now. Now you know according to the Bible.
According to
are you Christian?
According to al-Bukhari, Aisha was prepubescent. He says that she married at the age of 6. He fondled her until the age of 9, and then he had sex with her at the age of 9. That is what your al-Bukhari says.
No, he's running away. Ikhwa, bring the cameras here. Bring Ikhwa. You know what he did? When he one second. What he did, Ikhwa, when he noticed I'm getting in, I put myself into a big problem, he started shouting. And your Bukhari doesn't say Aisha, she was under the age, or she has no age puberty. What the argument is that because there's a narration when Aisha was playing with the dolls. The school has mentioned that event occurred when Aisha was 16. And we know, according to British law, if you are age of 16, you're allowed to get married. We know that. So even in your country, the age of 16, with the permission of your parents, you're allowed to get married. So what is the problem? We know now there is many people. Back in those days, my brothers and sisters, what you have to understand, they were in a desert, nowhere. They used to look for anything to entertain them. You understand? Like in our time, people entertain themselves with PlayStation 2. In our country, if you see a woman playing PlayStation 2, they think she's immature. But in this country, no, she's still mature. In my country, she's not allowed to get married, she's immature. But they have no problem here saying, no, we're not going to accept your criteria. So what's going on now? These people here, they want to use the liberal, modern liberal criteria to criticize our Prophet Muhammad alayhi. What he tried to do, he tried to run away, clearly from the camera. He said Bukhari never said it. Do you understand that? Aisha, may Allah pleased with her, the Arab pagans, they used to look for any excuse to speak ill of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. When he got married to Aisha, I would challenge every Christian, a Jew, atheist, every Khatibiti person, come to me now, historically speaking, bring me one person from the Romans, because we know historically speaking, the Romans knew about Prophet Muhammad. We have manuscripts from the Romans, from the Coptics, from the what do you call them, from the Iraqis, speaking about Prophet Muhammad. How come they never criticize Prophet Muhammad when he got married to Aisha? Why? Forget that. I will challenge you 500 years ago. Bring me any historian 500 years ago, worldwide, criticize Prophet Muhammad got married to Aisha. Because we know when a person reached the age of puberty, if the girl mature enough and reach age puberty, she's allowed to get married. But in our time, everything is changed. But we know the king of these countries, there is many events when a king of Britain, which the British people look up to, they got married to the queens or the princes at the age of 6 years old. 6, like Richard II. But they have no problem with it. Why? Because no Muhammad. Naam. But that is, you know why he ran away? Because according to the Bible, when a girl reaches age puberty, she's allowed to get married. So hold a minute, I just contradict myself. And about akhawat, my brothers and sisters, and for the non-Muslims who are sincere, the Christian missionaries here, they're not doing good favor for you, because they will reject the Bible for the sake of rejecting Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. The proof of that, a few weeks back, one of them said Abraham committed fornication. When I told him Abraham had 2 wives, he said, yeah, he committed fornication. For the sake of what? Rejecting Prophet Muhammad. So alhamdulillah, we are here for them to expose the liars, the evildoers.
Remember, he said Moses done a sin, and the Lord spoke to read it.
Yeah, let me read all this, akhi.
He done a sin.
That's what I'm saying, akhi. That's my point. The Christians here, they will even disbelieve in Moses, disbelieve in Isaiah. He says here, 31. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterward, and then it goes
17, God 17.
Yeah, because he said go take revenge.
Yeah.
Watch this.
That's the context.
Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that known man by lying with him. So you kill a woman because she slept with a man, and the other one keep a little girl for yourself. Why are you gonna keep a little virgin for yourself? To play football with her? Of course, for intercourse. And they are Christians, please, when you come to Speaker's Corner, put on niqab. Put on niqab, burqa, because you are embarrassing yourself. You have nothing to speak against our Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. May Allah give us sincerity and may Allah make us humble. What channel are you doing? This is the first